Hello everyone, it's Nicole with Easy Organized Living. Let's set up my June inserts for my catch-all planner. So I am definitely one that has a personality where I like to change things up. I also like to make my own things. Some things I like to stay consistent. I'm kind of all over the board. But it keeps me engaged. So there are things that I've changed up or I'm planning to change up and try. Some things that I'm holding loosely. Feel like sometimes I present when I change things up like I'm changing it and that's it. But really, it's a win if we make it through the whole month without me deciding to change anything. The one thing that I am going to change from the last month was I'm not going to use this weekend dashboard anymore. I absolutely love it, but there are times when I don't fill out a day. Let me see if I can show you. Here is what a blank daily sheet looks like. And so what I did for the month of May was I printed out 5 daily sheets and then I had 1 sheet for my weekend dashboard. Sometimes I do not use my daily sheet, so having the weekend dashboard threw that off. So I'm going to stick with my daily sheets for the whole month and see how that works. I decided that if I do want to add the weekend dashboards back in, I might just put them like at the end, and then that way it won't mess up my weekly kind of groove of everything. And these sheets are available in my shop. I have colors, and I also have black and white and gray for people that like the neutrals. So the next section that I have is my work section, and in here I use the monthlies to write down which videos I've filmed, and I have not been using the weekly dashboard. I'm going to switch that out to a teacher view and see how that works. I am going to need to modify it a little bit with, I need to keep these. Go like that. And I'll show you what the teacher looks like, the teacher view looks like, and then how I'm going to alter it a little bit. And I will go in depth in another video. So right now I'm just trying it out. So I took the monthly view from my current planner that I'm using for my business, and I just kind of loosely taped it to this teacher view. It has like yellow and stuff in there, and I just wasn't loving it. So if I decide, I did tape this though, so you can see the yellow. I used removable TomBow tape so that if I wanted to, I could just take that off. So this is the view of the teacher view, and it only has 5 days listed here, but what I'm going to do is use stickers to cover this up. This will be scheduled content. This will be, what I need to film, Instagram, the shop, and then like just general to-dos. And then I will put the days of the week this way because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. So it should be easy enough. And that is what I'm going to do for this month. We'll see how it goes. All right, the next section is my personal section. I did not use the goal section that I put in there before. It was a pre-printed one and it just wasn't jiving with me. So I created my own monthly goals. This is kind of like an overview, my affirmation. I'll go into this more in depth as well in a different video, but basically planning for the month, then a month review. So that is on 1 sheet, so I can just keep that if I want. And then I have weekly check-ins. So I feel like this is another thing where I might not use it every single week. So I wanted them separate so I could just pull this sheet and keep it and see how my goals went. And then these I could throw away or reuse if I needed to. So again, I will go into more depth into that, and I will let you know when they are in the shop I need to spend some serious time getting into the shop. The budget section is next, and it went pretty well. I did not keep up with this part, the paycheck budget, as well. I need to write this in because I really do want to keep this. The spending went well. As you can see, I wrote down all the things that I spend in a week, and this is where I was talking about things pop up, and with teenagers, probably any age of kid, but teenagers specifically, nothing they need is cheap. So I do need to try and anticipate those expenditures. I added this for this month. It's a budget review so that I can see, you know, for this month, total income, total spent, the difference, what we put into savings, what we put towards debt, what we can improve, and what we did well at. So there was like a little snapshot of how the month went. I feel like if I don't spend some time showing what we did well and looking at the numbers, sometimes I will feel like we didn't, you know, it was just all disaster. And so the way this goes is I have the budget review, and then the paycheck budget for the week, and then the spending for the week. We get paid weekly. So I wanted to be able to look at a single pay period at a time. And so this is paycheck budgeting. And I do use a Excel spreadsheet from the Debt-Free Mom. She has one for free. She also has one for $9. And then she has a bunch of different levels. So you can go check that out. She is on, I think it's just Debt-Free Mom on Instagram and her website. And then the next thing that I'm going to be changing up is health. If you watched my last video, this is what I usually used for weekly. And I am going to go back to using this for my weekly. So I need to pull that out, and I actually need to grab my weekly so I can put it in. Okay, before I do health, let me put my weekly in really quick. So here is June. This is available on the site. It is listed right now. And let me tape this together. It looks like my TomBow Mono permanent adhesive is empty, so I wanted to show you how to refill it really quickly. I bought this at Michael's. It comes with the case, and then you can buy cartridges to refill. So you pull this off, and then you just place that onto the case. I've only done this a couple of times. So I'm not a pro at it yet, but I believe you just clip it on, and it should be easy. There we go. And then it's ready to go. So you open that up. And place that down. So now my June divider opens directly into June. Okay, let's get back to health. What did I do with, oh, here it is. Okay, so health is still evolving. I'm not quite sure what I like. I was going to use the regular vertical planner from Happy Planner. That didn't necessarily work. Then I switched to my timed, this one. Then I switched to this, not enough room. So I am going to try out the dashboard layout, and this is what I did. I went ahead and whited out these top, what are they called, headers, and then I put a piece of washi that I should list soon over this one. One of the reasons why I have such a hard time with the colored decorated pages is when we have to do something like this. It just guts me when things don't match or you can see them. So I'm excited for the July planners that I bought, the July start planners that I bought, where it's just all very neutral, black and white. So that is what I'm going to do for health this month. We're going to see how it goes. I'm flexible to seeing also how the vertical works, but right now my plan is that I'm going to write my daily sugars and anything else I need to track here so I can see that. I'm going to possibly either write down what I ate every day or how I felt, or maybe both. And then over here, I'm going to put this week's focus, where it's just one thing that I'm focusing on, whether it's working on water, vegetables, walking, whatever that is, sleep. And then I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to use this for yet, but we'll see. I don't know if, so there's not enough space to track what you eat every day, but I also maybe might add like a half sheet to track what I eat. I'm not sure. But the reason I track what I eat is to see if what I ate has anything to do with any of the symptoms I'm having. Okay, so nothing's changing for house, nothing's changing for contacts, nothing's changing for menu plan. I'm actually really not in a season where I'm using my menu plan a lot, but I feel like when the kids are out of school, I will get very specific about that because they just eat so much. Gratitude, I'm not using an entire section for gratitude right now. I'm actually addressing gratitude in my like creative journal memory planner, which I will do a different video on. So I'm changing some things up over there. And so I need to take this out. Okay, so let's go through. So the first section is the daily sheets. Next section is work, and this week or this month we're going to try out this teacher planner, and I will do a video on how I'm going to change that all around. Then this is my personal section. We have June, the hourly view. We're going to go back to that. Goals is completely new. Let me know if you guys want me to do like a how I do my goals every month video. Budget is just a little bit changed with this added review sheet. And then we'll have what I'm budgeted for on one side and what I'm spending on the other. Notes, menu plan. Again, have not been using that much. The health is going to be the dashboard view. House is the same. Contacts is the same. And I don't even think I've needed to write anything down yet. So there we go. If you're wondering how I've set up my catch-all planner in the past, you can go ahead and watch this video, and I'll see you there. Until next time.